Hey everybody, this is Melody Fletcher with Deliberate Receiving. I get a lot of questions about the law of attraction. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I love questions. I actually encourage them on my website. But I thought it might be fun to start to use videos to answer some of these questions, particularly the smaller ones that don't require a full-blown blog post to really explore the concept. So this is the first one of those, and if this goes well, maybe we could do kind of a weekly-ish Q&A. Let's see how it goes. Don't hold me to that. So here's the first question, which comes to us from one of my blog readers. She wanted to know what I thought about the concept of everything happening for a reason. Specifically, people say everything happens for a reason, and some things happen because you needed to learn a lesson, or maybe your soul needed to learn a lesson in order to evolve. Well, here's what I think about that, and I really hope that I don't offend anybody here, but I've got to call bullshit. The idea that Earth is some kind of a school, that we are here to learn lessons, is an antiquated belief, and one that was perpetuated quite heavily by religions. And this belief basically comes from the idea that God is up here, and we humans are way, way, way down here, grovel, 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 and we can never attain the grandness and splendor and divinity of God. And even in our soul state, even in our non-physical state of who we really are, we are still separate, but not just separate, less than God. So we've somehow become separated from God and are trying to find our way back. And why that happened and how that happened depends on the philosophy that you follow. But, some people believe that we did something wrong and we were rejected by God, and now we have to try to curry his or her favor again. Or maybe, we simply chose, he gave us the free will and we chose the dark side and went and now have to try to find our way back. Whatever, the idea is that we are separate and we are somehow less worthy and less than God. And that whole idea is bullshit because what I believe is that we are God. We are pure love. Your soul does not need to evolve. Your soul does not need to learn anything. Your soul knows everything. These are human concepts. These are beliefs that we came up with to keep ourselves small. And quite frankly, they're great reasons to feel badly about yourself. But they're not true. You're not here to learn anything. You're here to experience the physical and to help in the expansion of the universe. And the way that you do that is by creating, because you're a powerful creator. And you create new thoughts, new ideas, new concepts, new experiences, and yes, new stuff, which is why everything is always expanding and we're always moving forward. Everything is always becoming more. You are not here to learn any lessons. However, as you go through life, you tend to pick up some limiting beliefs. You make some decisions about yourself, about the people around you, about the world, and you set up all these rules for yourself. And some of these really don't serve you. Now, if you know anything about the law of attraction, you know that everything in your reality has been created and drawn to you, received by you. Everything in your reality is a mirror of what's going on inside your vibration. So if you have a limiting belief that isn't serving you, that belief is going to create just like the beliefs that do serve you, whether you know it or not, which is why some of the things in your reality kind of suck. Even though you wouldn't consciously choose them, you did create them, or something in your energy field created them, to say it more accurately. So when you have an experience that you don't like, let's say you're walking down the street and some guy comes up to you and you're not even doing anything and he just starts yelling at you, yelling obscenities at you, and it is just an ugly, ugly scene and it feels awful, and you start to think, what did I do to deserve this? You didn't do anything to deserve it, but there is something in your energy field. You are carrying a vibration, or you've been focusing on something that isn't serving you, that created this experience. And this experience is, in effect, a teaching moment, if you want to look at it that way. It is showing you what you need to pay attention to. It is giving you an indication. And seen in that context, you could say that it is a lesson that you needed to learn. And it could even be a lesson that you have to learn more than once. Because let's say you identify which belief or thought pattern created this experience. and you shift it. You shift your thoughts to a better feeling place. You start to think thoughts that serve you more. But if you're like most humans, you might become a little bit lazy and fall back into old thought patterns and into old thought habits. And your vibration will start to create again. Well, your reality will show you that. So maybe 6 months later you have a similar experience. Some guy is just absolutely rude to you, or something else happens that feels exactly the same. Well, again, you're seeing the evidence of what's going on in your vibration. And this may then be a lesson that you need to learn again. You need to shift your thoughts again. You need to attain the new level of clarity again. So in that sense, you could say that you're learning a lesson, but it's not a cosmic lesson. It's not a lesson that your soul needed to learn. It's just something that you should, or that would serve you if you cleaned up. Your soul doesn't need to learn anything. Your soul is always at a really high vibration, a pure love vibration, and it is calling to you, come on up here. Look at the things the way that I look at them. View things from my perspective, and you will not have to go through these bad experiences. You won't have to have the guy yelling at you in the street. If you can learn to look through the eyes of your soul and to believe things the way that your soul believes, you will not have to draw all these unwanted experiences to you. I hope that my answer resonated with you and helped you. If it didn't, don't worry about it. Somebody else's answer will. I would love it if you could leave me a comment. Even if you don't agree with me, I want to hear your opinions. Just be respectful. If you have a law of attraction question that you would like me to answer, just go to my website. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link is in the description. It's deliberatereceiving.com. Go to the contact page and ask me any question about the law of attraction that you want, and I will do my best to answer it ASAP on my blog or in a video. Until next time, huge happy shiny puppy hugs to all of you guys, and thank you for watching.